We do have a gasket structure in the keyboard itself with gasket mounts. We do have 5 layers of sound-absorbing material, foam inside of it to help dampen the reverberation inside of the case. We do have hot-swappable switches, which are the MX 3-pin or 5-pin, are the compatibility switches for this keyboard. You do have per Key RGB, which, by the way, is south-facing. So if you're looking at keycaps to put on this thing or different switches, do note that it is south-facing, and if you're wanting it to look a specific way, just note that that may make a difference. So you want to have side-printed, which are my favorite, which we'll be seeing here in this video. But do take note that the Sakura Pink version is equipped with north-facing RGBs. So that is a specific difference, so keep an eye on that if you're going to be getting those. It does have 3 modes of connectivity. You have Bluetooth, wired, and USB 2.4 wireless. It is supposed to support Windows, Mac, and Android, so that'll probably have iOS inside of there as well for using the keyboard with the Bluetooth mode. Linux is a possibility. The keyboard itself will work, but the software, your mileage may vary. You do have compatibility layers for Windows, such as Wine and Linux, but you may have to try that out. I cannot guarantee you that it will work. Also to note that with the Sakura Pink, the keycaps can be printed with specific characters and patterns for Mac itself. So just note that you can also get that as an available option with the Sakura Pink. The battery capacity is supposed to be 3750 on the milliamp hours, 3750. They do say you can get 20 days of the RGB off and 5 days of the RGB on. So that's at least a solid 30 hours as their prediction on that for your time. But they also say that is with 6 hours per day of uninterrupted use. So again, depending on how much you use it, your mileage may vary, but that's what they have tested and what they have boasted for the battery itself. Lastly, we do have the MDA for the keycaps themselves. The switches are factory lubed, and of course that has a battery checker, which I love that these are starting to become more common on keyboards. You press FN and enter, and it shows on the keyboard your battery percentage with the LEDs. So that is cool, and that is something nice to have built in.